Ladies and gentlemen, we have to accept the fact that William Ruto pulled crowds within the mountain region in his visit. Crowds were there in all the counties that he went to. However, we have to accept the fact that they were there's a big difference between what happened before 2022 and what we are seeing right now. What I mean is this. If you look at those crowds, the ones for 2022 elections and campaigns were much bigger than these ones. Secondly, they were well branded. Thirdly, the crowds were lively. You could see people were really interested to listen to President William Ruto, cheer President William Ruto, and most importantly, actually even sing for him. So in a nutshell, you could see there's a big difference. But anyway, the crowds came against the expectations of most Kenyans as we speak. Huge numbers. On this video here, we want to look at on the source of those crowds. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, thank you so much, first of all. Secondly, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment after watching my videos. I want to thank everyone actually who has supported me to reach the 5,000 subscription mark. Now we are heading to 6,000 and more to 10,000. Please make sure that you are part of the journey by subscribing and sometimes even hitting the subscription bell so that whenever we upload any video here, YouTube can automatically notify you. Now let me dive into the topic today. What was the source of the crowds that President William Ruto attracted within the Mount Kenya region? Number one, these crowds were sourced for by most of the politicians that are allied to President William Ruto.
Like you guys, you can't be serious. You hire the crowd, you pay the crowd, you even coach them on how to shout.
To start with, they went and trained. They trained the crowds, first of all. They identified the people. They trained them on how to respond even when they speak. And they even ensured that they have trained them the songs and even the responses of all kinds. So the training was done and well done by most of the leaders from Mount Kenya region. And the first one is that one that you've seen from Anne Waiguru, where she's literally telling her supporters on how to respond to President William Ruto. Number two, it is mobilization. You have to admit that all leaders from Mount Kenya region, especially those allied to President William Ruto, mobilized. First, Kithure Kindiki was leading the journey of mobilization.
Nyumba hizi tunajenga zinasaidia kufufua uchumi kwa njia mbalimbali.
He went to most of the counties in the name of inspecting, but indeed he was preparing the ground for the president to come to the mountain region. So he mobilized across. We also have the members of parliament. Ruto has very strong allies from the mountain region, more especially the members of parliament who can mobilize. And these people, they came out and mobilized. They went to various parts of their constituencies. They identified their loyal supporters. They identified their soldiers, their foot soldiers. And as a result, they were able to achieve huge numbers to come through. We can't rule out the fact that governors were also involved. You can see from that clip I just played, Anne Waiguru was present, mobilizing people. Irungu Kangata was present in the rallies. That means he also mobilized. So all these leaders participated, including senators, participated in mobilizing people to come on board and cheer President William Ruto. If you could also tell from the uniforms that were there, some mothers wearing uniforms, you could tell that these people have clearly been hired, given a uniform to come and sing and dance. Another thing I want to say here, it's the Maina Njenga factor.
Popote president atakapoenda sisi tutamlaki kwa sababu yeye ni kiongozi wa taifa la Kenya. Yes. Sio kuwa accused. Lazima tumobilize everything. Everything, watu wakuje kwa mkutano na mkutano watu washangilie president ili watu wapate amani. Ile kitu tunataka katika sehemu zote za Mount Kenya ni maendeleo.
From that statement, Maina Njenga cannot be ruled out as to be one of the reasons as to why people turned out in large numbers. Maina Njenga always has a crowd. People that if he orders, they come. We have seen in various parts when he organized a certain event in Nyeri, and people attended in huge numbers, and most of them were youths. If he moves the same number of people to all these rallies of President William Ruto, then eventually you'll find that the rallies of President William Ruto will have very many people. So, and you cannot avoid from any angle Maina Njenga's hand in this kind of a case. If you listen to what he's saying, lazima watu waende wahudhurie, washangilie rais, walete maendeleo. So basically you can tell clearly that Maina Njenga was at the core of organizing the Ruto's journey to the mountain. We have also to admit that Maina Njenga has been missing in action. He has not been there. He disappeared. Where did he go to? Now that he has resurfaced when President William Ruto is visiting the mountain region. That's very clear that President William Ruto used Maina Njenga as well to bring the people of the mountain to his rallies. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have to admit that Gachagua played a significant role to ensure that there are crowds in William Ruto's event. How did he do it? He asked the people to go and get money and actually told them 5,000 shillings for an hour. Even gave them some threshold to meet. Told them mkipata hiyo pesa kuleni mwende nyumbani.
Si mnajua? Lakini tumesema msijali. Pesa imebagwa na magunia. Mjitayarishe. Mkule. Lakini msipeleke hiyo nyumbani, pesa nyumbani imelaaniwa. Mkule pale kwa market peke yake, si ndio? Na msichanganye na ile yenu ya zamani. Na msipeleke mtoto shule ama kununua ng'ombe ama mbuzi. Hiyo kama uko na deni ya Shailo kulipe na hiyo pesa.
So regarding Gachagua, as you've heard, he's the one also who played a significant role to make sure that William Ruto has got a number. So people went there to receive money. People thought when they go to these rallies watapata pesa. Some of them were sourced by most of these politicians. They went to their homes. People were given money, so they attend rallies. So the fact remains that people accepted to be part of these rallies because they knew there was money that was coming through as far as Rigathi Gachagua's statement was concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to admit the fact that also development could have pulled a crowd. If William Ruto comes to launch a market, those from the market will definitely come and see, is this market really going to be launched? If it's a road, the locals of that place will always come out and see how the road is being launched. If it is any project that is going on, the locals will definitely be attracted. And actually, people say he promises that, but he does not deliver. There's a likelihood that there's some who basically came to witness William Ruto either promising or lying or delivering indeed. So the fact is that the development was also a factor that pulled most of these people to come and attend the rally that President William Ruto was present. Also, there's this feeling that development projects will bring to you. When you realize you are getting something that you needed most to your side, you'll find yourself going there to witness. So that is how basically William Ruto got numbers. Last but not least is the fact that there was general excitement. If a president comes to a place, even if, so long as you have time, even if it's a kid, just a youth, or an elderly person, you'll find yourself going to see the president. Automatically finding yourself literally leaving where you are to go and see the president speak, listen to what he's saying. Despite knowing he's a liar, you'll just go. Someone could ask him, how could I go and listen to President William Ruto? Some of them wanted to really see, is this the William Ruto who lies? So that is also possible. It's very possible. People are just simply excited to see the president within their region. So as a result, they move to these places to go and witness President William Ruto by the naked eyes and see this is the Ruto. If most of them had a chance, probably they could have greeted him. I don't know what's your take as far as the source of the crowds in the mountains are concerned, but that is my opinion. Please let me know in the comment section what you think. My name is Abel Mokwa. See you next time for more videos.